renegade. Man, when afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest one, you know, tabloid. No tabloid. Hey, people. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Don't make them trick, you know, about no by-election thing. Don't make them trick, you know. Because Fish Headley run out and I talk about 2001 and 2014. Right? 201 and 2014. We have a far than that. That's why I don't make them trick, you know, when them talk something. That's why them go halfway and them not showing the truth and them thing there, you know, them are punk. I mean, yes, you know, Emily, you know, the pandemic they say, you know, the Prime Minister know Emma do because if you know you're gonna lose by you're gonna call by election. Told that. And though, you know, Nick does call one of my family man. He does tell me, you know, them talk about Big Mama. I say, you know, Dayton Campbell hypocritical because when them did a by-election. Listen me. Them a by-election 201. Them have one 2006 too. Remember told the by-election them. 2014, 2017, 2019. Them have around, remember, you know, them have around 3 by-election. And the Andrew only says so. Different from this way, Maka. When you forget, when you talk about hypocritical, them are idiot. When you talk about by-election and none of them. Have 11 months, 2 weeks or 3 weeks apart. None of them. Same? Make them go do fact checking with them. I'm not sure no. But right now, I want to show no Mark Joshua Jr. Golden. Because I remember you have Joshua in the 70s. You have a Joshua Jr. now. Same way. Same thing. Same? Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this and then I want to go back in the by-election thing there. See? So I just start, make sure. I beat it till I'm a ben. Remember, you know, with runners, you know. Yeah, man. We do fact checking runners, so no tabloid. Yeah? Start the show one.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till they am a ben. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber them.
Not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bullman. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical filter. Put up in everything, they load some boy all in a head.
What do you mean, renegade? Hey, we have to keep it real and honest one here, you know. Because we have to, Jeffrey, you have to pull it up. Put it up through that. Yeah, man, I said, come on. All right, we have to keep it real and honest one here. Right? Keep it real and honest. You say, Big Mama, I know you have work and you have to make your food and anything. I know that. I know nothing still. See? Now, watch where the PS out there say. And people, should have started and make us start. Do back, you know, Google up and check on the facts, get it right, yeah? Yes. Don't make them come and try running and want to edit now. We know that facts checking on here. So we're gonna start with the by-election and then we go in the meeting last night. So we're gonna start that. But before that, let me just play Metriciana, PSOJ president. Let me hear what man say. So by the way, honest, Mr. Tiago, he must have some nice thing about you. You want me to play it and make you hear it? That's all right. I can play it, make them hear it, don't it? Play it. Let me hear this.
The election promise reducing crime so that you can sleep at night with your windows open. Why make comments, you know, just for the sake of running your mouth if you're not going to do anything about it?
I'm going to play it again. It's honest. Symmetry, your brethren, I say something nice about it. Listen this.
We talk about another election promise, reducing crime so that you can sleep at night with your windows open. Why make comments, just for the sake of running your mouth if you're not going to do anything about it?
As for the National Security Minister, Dr.
Want to hear that? All right. So I'll put him up. We can't put him outside. Yes. I'm at the say I'm at the place of the president right now. So on this, him said that about it, yeah? Yes. Yeah, man. The run up the yappings now work no more better. Now work. Maybe touch a little thing now. Maybe just stick on this and then we're going at the excitement part, right? So maybe just going at this. Because we have to do fact checking same time, We're not play with us, Yes, we not play. So I could go in now. I could open this here. We don't want you to take long for open up there. Yeah. We want to see the by-election then. We need to see the by-election then we're going, right? So maybe just open up them thing here. I want to check it here. I want to check this. All right. And then we have more than this, Yeah. See? We have more than this. See? All right, my question is this. Two or six. All right, I can open up then now. My question is this. Because which one I want to show first? Because now when you show them thing here, because people have to understand this before this. Robinson, okay. I want to say Robinson 2001. This is January before the general election was October 2001. So me showing that. But more my message is something. More see that one day. General election was October 2001. So more see that are done. This are O. Right, this are 20. All right, remember this? Right, 201. So 20. All right, Shiny, 201, 202 was general election October, right? I think so. So remember see the by-election, yeah. And that's Shiny to win the seat from 201, right? Yes. Shiny, right? Wagalang. Remember see me can pick up Shiny, yeah. Right after now, because I want to show you, So by-election do go. Yeah, Vaz, let me see this. Okay. I'm going to find the Shiny one day. Where's Shiny there? I'm going to find that. Shiny, I'm going to come find it there and show the people them here, yeah? Let me go for Shiny. Let me do this. So I'm going to show some by-election. And these are the things that I'm not going to find it so easy, but I'm going to show it so now when you get them, Let me see which one now, Shiny. Let me see which one wants to this. All right, by-election 2017, I want to see 201. Let me see that one. Let me see this. Taluta. All right, let me see that one. Let me see this. Tavaz. Let me see this. Let me see this now. All right, Vaz that. Let me see this. Because that's how we are doing it, we have to show the people them this, Remember this? Jamaica, that 201 result in victory. People National Party, okay, that this. But once it's Shiny, let me see this. Okay. All right, so this one I want to see. 201, okay. All right. All right, so 201, so this, okay. So I try to win 201. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. So Shiny, but you have to sit down there and sit here for a very long time to make sure die. So you have a by-election, make Shiny win yourself. 201. And nobody knows about by-election run. Andrew run 3 by-election since you win. 3. So nobody know, and this I make 4. See the teacher in there, people, you can't say, let me draw it down. Let me draw it up. Yes. See it? So I put it up and just to pan this and then just draw down the date and them thing there. Where people attack, them can't spin and do nothing around here. All right. So these there. See that before entering politics, Robinson work in the banking and tourist sector. And he tell about what and what. And see then, and at Danny, People National Party MP, resignation of People National Party MP, People National Party MP. Not so if he resign, then you have something like this. Not like Anjo, make somebody my party yet. And he tell you, all right, go there, so you resign, chief resign, and then you take over your seat, and run this. But you know, run Dan Wimper thing. And you have it over year and hard. Nobody never do that. Then you still sketch and do this. Him forced to do that because he might do check move. And like the youth resign and gone and hard. Dan Wimper resign over year and hard. He might do this because of politics he might play and want to win something. He might put somebody in there so because I think that move. That doesn't make no sense. That's a foolish, that's a garbage. See that? Danny named Melville. 2001 defeated PMP Carol Jackson. This is when China win. And they tell about Bell Nevis. These have seen, and then it show you. See that? 2001. And she was a neutralized as US citizen. And then it show you one. And then this girl got trouble again. After in the election again. Remember when some people have to do back, them have to do some other things and run back and win back some other seat in a Bruce Colin time too. Because they know so they are naturalized citizen, neutralized citizen, and then still running an election. So they have more than one of these kind of things. See? Then they do it back, right? All right. So let me move that. So I want one of them, yeah. Let me see yes or no. Election October. See there? But this is when PJ gone home. I think, let me say for PJ, no, this is election. In a 202. Because when PJ go home, I will take him seat. Luther Buchanan, okay. Them did have them, I think them have something for that too. See? All right, see that? You see it? All right. So this was election. So we know the date was election. Okay. Take out that now. Make we go into this. That a 217. Let me see that one here. Let me see that one here before that. This is the next by-election. Anjo, that by-election here, you call it to, you know. See that? Following, see that Green is dead, right? Done win back the by-election. Don't win it. You want to still thing them do it. Don't October 2017. And you know you call a by-election. So why them not talk about by-election? That's another problem. And when you are doing the problem, that man is dead. That PMP man, and then see the share Alex. People National Party against Done and Done win. Now 8,171, and then this is when the dead people then go vote. The same guy will be the house. The same one where them give the contract when give back the money, the 600 million, them did have the dead people. Remember, I know what people around them, we are telling them what happened. Enough dead people voting at this. So if the PMP they get back 7,200 and them do my opinions and use dead people and win this. Saying we are telling them what happened. Remember, we have people around them, and I like we have make up nothing. When them do it, them have this and them run them thing and work them thing. See? All right. So them have that too. These are under your hand, the by-election, yes, sir. See there? 2017. Remember in the from 2016. Nobody not say nothing to you. I want you again. Them do mapping. This was what? See the 2019. After 2017, you have one 2019 too. See that? The Portland. And this was a big mapping when Damian get 9,611. This even bigger than Bloomfield. We get murdered. Move them out of the way. And she get 9,900, just 300 vote over. See that? This was a peer mapping going yasso. Peer mapping. Sort of mapping. In reality, I remember all of the big wig them go over there. See? This was mapping. This was a by-election too. You have one more in your time, yes, too. You have one more there, right, yes, too. See? Let me say which one this. Yeah, this are all right. Let me say which one this. Oh, this is next by-election. This is when? This are 2000 and something up there, so you know. Yeah. This are Roger Clark when him dead. When Roger Clark dead, the seat became vacant, right? Yes. This was when. This is Roger Clark seat. A vase did win this, doing vase. Yes. This a Roger Clark seat. And see one who run there. So we have by-election, and so when they run out, fish head let's run out, fish head let's, we know one by-election, we know the one about 2014. So what happened to you? Remember, we have the thing them like, we have show the people them it, you know. Saying, but tell me what now, the by-election, you know, people, we are showing it. The by-election, you know, the one I went do, when just make the girl resign, him have Janko jacket. I go on when the government do something, then him just make him pose up and say, yes, I him. Remember, you're not an MP. These are the things that them to stop. You're not MP, but them are take the people then. You trick the people then. Find them because you have Marsha as a JLP MP. And he makes it look like she not do nothing. And they are fixed road like the minute not road works and thing are fixed road. Then you make this guy compose up. Janko jacket. Samuda. And then you make people say, yes, I'm care for the people, I do things about an MP, I take money out of your pocket. All these things illegal. Yeah, not supposed to happen. So when do instead of you have an MP and them are run thing, you might fix what them just propose up with Janko jacket. And then you come and say, hey, you want the youth there in there, the one there, because him want going in a take the faith, you know, and you might look glory, you know. See? So what I do is he micromanage everything. So he want to put the youth where they want like the Clark Stokes. He want to put him there, Adrian Stokes. See? So when he want to do junior, same like how them put Dan Webby. And then send him and Nelson with Manaya. Remember the three of them in a finance. So him put on just a figurehead, Andrew. Can't say him have do draft. Remember what play draft could do? I'm a master. I'm going to make you play. Me a master, believe it. Me a master in a draft. Me can take your style and beat you. Yes. And I roll my style. So me a master in a draft. And I'm my old man teach me in nearly 40 years now. 39 plus years. When me and him crash. Me the 19th, I make 40 years. 4 decades. So me not think, you know. So salute. That the bone salute. See? So when them come up when I talk about this now and then Big Mama run out and I say people hypocritical. Him hypocritical. So, you know, think they go run out with them too. You look at fool now. Them kill Bloomfield and them run something. Them still even bother bring up this. Them have the one in a blood sugar and the man there, the PMP man there. 2017, who win? Done. Them have one in a 2022. So I know that. So you run and pick up all of them. We know them, we see who run. I'm sure no. So many just come to me, I'm sure them. Yes. Yeah. Some more than a thing tell I when even shouldn't run. Yeah. You can't verify the address. When we get serious consent kind of thing, I know, them to stop it. Let me tell you this. You see when they move, them are moving at them drafting and them say them stealthy. We not agree with that. Because we want some people go to prison and that's what I tell them. We not nice. Can't be get the youth alone. Them a march up and send a prison and call them thief and criminal. When you have the real criminal, them, the real cookies, them and them thing, nobody not touch them. Government in a US and in a Canada and UK and other places talk how them a push drugs and the amount of things them a go on. What them do them blame, they get to you them. And if them some money laundering, them put in, you know, more, you know, red tape for poor people when they have a bank book. It doesn't make sense. Some money laundering, you have to have money for laundering it, don't it? Of course. You know, I think the $12 billion worth of cocaine and money laundering involved and everything. To know you get the money, the 80, 70 million US. See? And then they will talk about. So when them talk about them thing, I only just look them up. Me have them, you know. You notice, me not just come and talk and tell you the date. Me I show you the date. Them kill Bloomfield and them take him thing. If they must bring up these things, can bring up a lot of things, people. See? Like them brilliant more than nobody around here. See? So me show you, she did not 2020, 2020. Yeah? Shane there. Yeah? About 2001, she get a seat there. Because once somebody resign, then they will at the same time. You notice? Somebody resign it wrong. Right? Me not talk force resign and then put her somewhere else. So she not resign out of government. You tell her to resign all these things about their move on people. That is shit in a JP stronghold. You can't just take people for that. And then you have some big dirty thinking radio station going like you want to defend fuckery. Don't be going, man. That's my shit. People want to stand up and run that way. This don't make no sense. 30 million to please him because you want to please yourself and position yourself because you want to change up something because me try win election. And then because somebody dead or somebody resign and gone out of party or nothing. No. When they say she don't get so, when they say them, all right, see the club come and say, him a girl like him a gay Dalvin for some time to clear up herself. You're not supposed to come back in politics. You don't want to draw too much criminal, too much patakat and thing in politics. If you want to clean Jamaica, clean it and stop the foolishness. Stop it. That time to stop it. You can't listen to them, man. See? Can't listen to them, man. See, you can't do this. And then the other testing. Let me show you how them have no respect. You say Mark have Andrew himself. Mark have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And my faith, renouncing citizenship. Renounce it. But you have a backmarks of a banner UK. White man. But you have to take up a female at any time because I'm British. I'm a born British. And you make a Jamaican. You get space. That's how you work it like it's a pirate government work. And you take her out of that. So put him in there. About come out, so I call and make them move DJ Amber and put her on suspension because she talk her mind. We don't like them kind of people. They come like freedom of speech. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell some boy this. In my place, I work for my band and go. You have brown, me not call them name, but me I tell you now, me have brown, you have flash, you have ever dread, you have enough more man. Not more youth. I'm going to tell you this. Me not answer to no Dan, no freak, no punk, no you're a leader than not me just live back. Ask any man. Money they attack. Because you live your life, me live my life. So me never under no other austerity measures like some people in them ghetto. Me. Now guy couldn't come tell me say me I vote, me not vote, me not do not me good. Me go do my work and go about my business. Nobody run my head. None! Now ask them. You know, my creator guy and my mother and my father. So me work with that. But me never answer, me no do yes man thing. I mean, no who's boy part earth for me do yes man thing. None. Look here, them chat. Some people can't chat front of me, you know. And me with straight tone, them can't chat front of me, man. I'm afraid of myself sometimes. Them are just come with a piece of shit. Yeah, man. And them have to be careful. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. None. Me not do that thing there. There cause some people just want to have them out and do a bag of fuckery and chat fuckery. Not me. Me not have no time for that. Me a big man. Me a grandfather. Me a super granddad. Yeah? You can't say my crush get on you and you're there and go like you eat that you must talk. Me no in that with them. Me no in that with them. Hold them to account. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah. So that was funny. But a reality, me can't come and talk. You ask them not tell you, say, no, man, them move differently. Remember when they start, me not stop now. So, any man know me, them know me. If you don't know me, you chat about bullshit. You like to chat about your face. I'll say, me not say nothing. You chat about bullshit. You don't know me. You understand? You don't think you know me, you don't know me. You know me, you don't chat bullshit. You got sit down. You got lap your tail like them to come here, the dog and move out of people where we are beat till you have them now and put me. Move! Shits and flies and fleas. You understand? We said some people for go to prison now. We no business. Can't be get a youth alone. Yes, man. That's a man I really stay so now. Remember why I play this now? So, you know, you have to do the fact checking on the check, but anytime you come out and attack and go on. Can't spin them try to spin something, you know. Fit headless run out, come try to spin it first, and then I get to the paper, I'm not done him, you know. I'm not done him yet, you know. And then big mama them run out. And then Emily has something else. So if you are loser, you have to do this and do this. It's supposed to be the government. In a self-center, do the right thing. Don't waste money. Remember, you know, if you are called something where in by 11 months, you have to go call the election before that. Why you waste the money? Why when it's like a year and add out, 2 years, when the woman leave last year September, 2 years, wait till the call and give the people them representative, you know, do it. Now when you have the PMP council did up a Morant here, you know what, it's too close. So when they did it, you're up in the gap. You know when though? They call it between like now and 90 days. They don't call it. Nah call it. You see everything where you see, you can see them play politics. You don't do that. You leave the people over 10,000 voters without representation in a St. Thomas. Number one here. And the people them come out and demonstrate. Remember my word. Me show them. Come in like, one thing me not like, you know, me not like talk and me not show the proof. Me like show the proof, you know. So me just show the proof there. Demonstration. St. Thomas. Holland. St. Thomas. Let me just show them, show the thing here, demonstration. Let me just show the, let me tell me can show the proof quick. See? See me can show the proof quick. Hold on there. So them have a demonstrator, let me see it here. Robberies. So the people them come out and just give the people them and say yes, so. But to ignore them and use some cars and things. In my business. You understand? Him don't care. So it has shown me say I'm going to him care about after us win an election, ignore the people them, diss them, and then come and play politics. You can't do that, brother. You can't do that. And then him have him the comedians and run out and chat shit. You know how to do it about the people them. Stop it, man. See? Stop it. I go look for the demonstration, yes, sir. St. Thomas demonstration. Yeah? Them things are foolishness. Say the young miss said she don't go back, you know. Master, you know. She said she don't go back. She said no what they no what them over there because she go back St. Thomas, no see. St. Thomas highway. Watch all the highway, you know. Look how them proud of the place that are there. Proud of the place. A matter of fact, them try to spin, them try to even spin. Me I look on you now, them try to spin all Ligel movement, them try all that them spin and congratulate another foolish shit like people like that. Now the Jamaica nothing. Now the Jamaica nothing. Not at all for Jamaica, man. Just run go, make him money after mash up the place. We in a business. You see? Look at the demonstration in St. Thomas. Oh, I have it over there. Me just look at my feet in another one, yeah. Alright, so me not see another one, yeah. Me see this 10 here, that billions not going in, alright. So me not see another one, yeah. Alright, me go and run this 10, because me not see. Me not come back and look feet, me not turn another one there and look feet. Because me not see another one, yeah. Me turn another one, yeah. So him not keep the thing there for the people. Master said, should I go back? Of course. So should I look out for the other? Yeah, and then you know, and I like to follow him say, well, him have, you know, the expertise and things, so him have a place where he put her. So you know the way I do. Front of your eye. What is? And I like to come out and she can, you know, no. Remember them buy seat too, you know. If you blow them, if you make the place so corrupted, they not have a better Jamaica. Remember better Jamaica you want, you know. You know what, even a sex center thing, you know. You have to deal with the real man. Yeah. You see me I said? You understand? We don't talk like you know. None of that. Remember watch this, yeah. Remember watch this and then I go back to that. Remember watch this, yeah. Alright, so yeah, man. Because take in some of this swag one, yeah, so. Yeah, man. All right, so I could take in some of this one. You have to be watching. You have to be watching now. They will play that. Voila.
Comrade Chairman of the meeting, Great Carlton Daily. All of the many senior comrades on the platform. Workers, warriors, foot soldiers, loyal supporters of the People's National Party here in North Clarendon. It is a pleasure, an honor, a privilege to be with you here at Cross Hill Primary School again. I want to start by paying homage to the former MP, a man who has been one of the greatest comrades I have had to interact with in the politics. He's a man who always puts the party at front of his own personal agenda or ambition. I remember a time not so long ago when I was facing a difficult circumstance and I needed somebody to help me to steady the ship. And it was Horace Washington Daly who assumed the chairmanship of our party and steadied the ship so that I and Mark Jefferson Golding would continue the work I was doing at the time to rebuild this party and to bring us to where we are now. You have done great things, and you have more great things to do. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. So go on, make sure you keep yourself fit and hearty. Because when the time comes, and I call on you, I want you to be able to tell me, yes, Comrade Leader, I am ready to serve again. Comrade William Hines, I am very proud of Comrade William Hines. I mean, yes, I knew him before politics as a cricketer. I'm in love with cricket, and I used to play a lot of cricket as a youngster. And the first time I ever saw William Hines, he was batting at the crease at Salina Park for the West Indies, I think it was. And he was a young player then. I was so thrilled to see him having served West Indies cricket so well, including as the head of the West Indies Players Association, representing our cricketers to get a better deal for them, and doing so with integrity and with commitment. Weaver. And he did it for many, many years. Still doing it, in fact. And the man earned his credentials as a person who can be trusted, a person whose word is his bond, a person who can manage his own feelings and ensure that whatever is the ultimate objective is not compromised by any behavior that might make the mission difficult to accomplish. The man is a negotiator. The man is a capable person who can get the job done. So when I see him stepping up and coming to North Clarendon, I feel good. I know that he's a unifying force, because he's a man who sees beyond petty issues and personal problems and sees the big picture and brings people together to pursue the best interests of the country and of the constituency and of our party.
What you mean, man? What you mean? Now we'll continue, you know. Okay, now we'll continue, but you have to come and we have to come bringing input because we have to listen, because some things we are going to Jamaica unbelievable, you know. See, some man do PR, no PR on us. a time for rise Jamaicans, you know, out of the poverty, you know, and distress. Yeah, man, wicked man. Continue, man.
A sample man who is stepping forward as your stand-up bearer. And I love the vibes I'm seeing here tonight. I'm loving the unity among all of I and I were there. Because unity is strength. And when we are moving together with a common cause, because we know where we are going, and we know that we have to deliver for Jamaica, we are an unstoppable political force. Comrades, there are all political things going on. This government is in its 5th and final year.
Want to listen to this good now, you know? All right, let's step in this now. Reasoning time.
5th and final year. This is not the time for by-elections. This is the time for bye-bye elections. We want the general because we're ready to take back this thing in the interest of the Jamaican people. I will not be distracted by any kind of political maneuvers that are not in the best interest of the country. People out there suffer. There will hurt many, many people in the country. The General Secretary has gone through, in his own inimitable style, highlighting some of the issues facing our people. So many of our farmers suffered from the hurricane, and they were suffering from before too. And yet, the relief that is being passed on to them is inadequate, woefully. And you're going to take $30 million to run a by-election because you have 49 MPs, 48 now, and you can't find one who can do the work.
You hear that? Will! Hey, and that's what I tell people, you know, you sit down and you go them to me for listening, you know. You know, that's very important. It's very important that you have this about me to talk about. You have 49 of them, you have 48, because that will be going to sit down. 48. I say 20 of that water, you know. And when you look and pay garbage and baggage and germs that you can't find one good one. Because if you don't run for your thing, you know, as soon as general election, you know, why do we waste 30 million? If you try pushing somebody to push this already. You have 48 and you can't find somebody out there so that you have to come and do this. This is what I'm just saying. And that's not about. You have 48, you know. The one of them there about bench and to trust and appetite. It don't make no sense. It's not good. So if it was weed, them there would be bushweed, you know, Rasta, you know, and bushweed for the, yeah, the more real sesame thing, right? Yes. See? And if it was jewelry, them there wash over, them there want to be, you know, gold and, you know, not like that with diamond and everything there, you know. Eh? Not like that. Them there just baggage. One bag of baggage just warm up seat. She don't have no use. Some the American Eagle and the one of them, you know, so much of them there. Yeah, so much of them there. So much we need that. Them no make one. That you can't find one that you have to spend 30 million for put somebody there so in there, and then you turn where you are turn and then turn him there, you and then him run it and you step and figure it. Eh? That make any sense? All the people them tell us about if you respect taxpayers' money, you know the way you do. Because you're MP, so she can't work neither. No, you can't find nobody who put in the ministry when Elijah leave. None. That if you get up and I do this and I listen to Big Mama them where I lead there to ask them. That makes sense. Because Big Mama them can't lead it to nothing again, you know. Remember me sitting here saying man in the wilderness, you know. You never see part of me yet. Because part of me you don't want to see, you know. When they never know me yet. When they think you know me yet, watch me and them, man. Just a start, me soon turn up something for them on here. Can't stop it on, you know. Yeah, man, that's some experience, man. Soon turn it up, man. Hold on, man. See? You have 48 of them and them can't find one good sitting for put you on the look what them do. Them brother go take taxpayers' money. Remember, you know, you have over 362 school or mash up on them work yet. You know, have no better hospital and things. Some people just show me something too, you know. Very terribly, you know. Yeah. Nothing, you know. But you have to take 30 million. Just think what 30 million could have done. Even if you buy some bed, medication, and do something with the money. If you push trunk jacket, push sheet, then you get up your 3% seat. Because you want to put strokes or strokes, or we call them strokes. Strokes. Yeah, me rather, you know, my thing, I have to go have strokes. For put strokes in there. Strokes. Because that's how I give people strokes, you know. See? For him, Junior manage the thing, but I really him run the thing. Like that ready. Yeah? It's a goddamn shame. See? Yeah.
Because you have 49 MPs, 48 now, and you can't find one who can do the work that is required. That shows that your team is not ready to be in government. And that you must be removed from government. So another man and another group can take over.
Yes. Sure. So that's not easy mathematics that. We don't have to draw for the mathematician, because they have a mathematician there, you know, people. We don't know the mathematician. I want them to know him. We don't know him. From Portland. We don't know him. Andrew mathematician. We don't know him. But I want them to know him. 48 million, yeah. See? Some brother go on, strokes, man, yeah. Yeah, man. See? They want strokes. So them want push strokes there now. See? You can't find, no care what them do, them can't find a baggage and garbage that you can't find one smarty to place out of so much. You could have so much MPs. When you have a picture, I say, no, I'm not going to spend taxpayers' money. This is a waste of money. Because in a couple months, I'm going to call the general anyway. Less than a year. 11 months and a couple weeks. Less than a year. You can't call it any time. So you tell me, so them don't make sense. Them don't make sense. No make sense. It's embarrassing. So you have to do this. And they will tell you they're going to move around and they're going to do this. It's so embarrassing. Eh? And then when you know, them send out, you know who them send out? Them send out, they look, one them to come and talk, them look at thing and have them. Yo, brother, honest, you waste money, brother. You see the one them, they were send out now, like that, they look at show them and one, them they waste of time, you know. So one of them a blue whale come out from the waste, I say, the people, them, the food are put up, it lie. Remember the paper that come out with it, you know. And them attack to the shopkeeper and everybody, you know. You think when you come out and say that people remember them not believe in you already. We not think what you say. People are go and a video the thing like our video the road, but you say a lie. We just tell them video. People living at the place, we can just take up a phone and call. Now show you. You remember the place for that shit water and them thing there? Me just get video from me as well, you know. Me just get them. But they just show you where we're clean and downtown are clean up. Just get it. We can show you it. We will show it tomorrow. But me have them. Same thing, remember we have a lot of correspondence, you know, so we keep it with one hand. See? Touch something there. See ya.
Work to do, comrades. We have to set this country in the right direction.
Yes.
We have a situation where after all the heavy lifting that was done when Sister Bean was Prime Minister and Dr. Peter David Phillips was Finance Minister and Horace Daly was in that ministry, making sure that the public service was on board with the sacrifices that were needed at the time to take the country out of a very difficult situation of debt that was strangling us. And we are the ones who did the heavy lifting, and in 4 years took the country from the precipice and put it on the right path. I would
true that again, you know. You see me like when politicians talk the truth. No lie like country on this. Me not going to your brother. Don't do it. Don't the politics it can just stop because remember, you know, people can draw for information and draw back the things. So it don't make sense. All right. So it don't make sense to come and tell a lie now. Then people are gonna take it for the lie this thing, and then them are gonna know. So you come and tell a lie, they say you go analyze a misspoke. You know, just lie. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You can't come back with it. Can't
thought, and we all thought by now that with the sacrifices that have been made and the tight fiscal management which have become part of how Jamaica has to be run, that we would have seen the fruits and the benefits flowing to the people through higher levels of inclusive and sustainable economic growth. They promised us 5 in 4. They have been unable to deliver anything remotely close to that.
So, I want to stop that. And some people, because I want them say we have short memory. You know. I'm going to put up this, but I'm going to stop it and then I'll look for 5 in 4. Hold on.
What you were saying?
Hold on.
Mr. McKenzie is suggesting that there's a certain level of partisanry on the part of how you allocate certain benefits at the municipal level.
Mr. McKenzie cannot come to this on this platform and say anything like that. What I have done is what he was practicing when he was the mayor. When he was the mayor and he gets the funding from the ministry, he shares it in a 50, 100% basis. He gives the JLP 50% and they take 100%. And it is evident right now that is exactly what I'm doing.
Hold on. That math's not sound right. If you get $100 million, him take 100% and get the PNP 50.
Get half of it.
No, that's not.
So, and say exact. So if I'm going to give half and half, but you take 50, you take 100%. At the 100 million, so take the 100 million and then him give. Remember, you know, 150 million, then that's supposed to come up to them. Because we only have a percentage, you know, 100 million. So 100 million, 100%. You get the 50, but the man keep 100. And him say, yes, then I run it down. See there?
No. Something
That's what he was doing.
No, but you can't have 150% or something, sir. How much would he take and how much would he give the PNP?
If he gets $10 to share for the councillors.
Yes.
If the PMP would get $100 or $50 out of the $10, and the JLP will get $25.
But hold on, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Arithmetic not right.
Come over front of me here. Now, Andrew mathematician this. That him Andrew put back at me, you know. Imagine me over there, see me. So out of $10, after I leave that, and I run it down. You know. So you get the PMP take $50 and then him get $25. Out of $10. You get 70, them take them off $75 out of $10. I don't know how him do that. You must have wood in it. Yeah, man. It's bad, man. I must have wood in it. All right. So, let me go back to Marky G now, 5 in 4 plan. Remember, you know, you have to produce the thing, and I move to where I say, let me just go back in a 5 in 4 plan. Let me hear this. Let me hear 5 in 4.
Our ability to grow the economy is not far-fetched. In fact, economic growth is not new to Jamaica. History records that between 1962 and 1970, our GDP growth rate was 5.31%. The problem is that sustained economic growth has been elusive. Therefore, we must identify a sustained path to economic growth and job creation. This has...
So, you know, there are some figures where, you know, when you go take back, not go somewhere, I tell you that, you know, Andrew, you know. Because them love some things out of the act, I tell you. Because I be a bullshit him talk on him very straight. And me not joke with him. Me I tell him back to do him fact check. Because then I use mash him up. Yeah? He just come up with something and just start and make and show us a big garbage. See? So you just reaching. You just say 5 in 4. Me just say, man, do it so I draw the 5 in 4. And you Andrew tell you about the 5 in 4. See reaching vanished now. See me?
administration has one task: unleash the economic potential.
Adam Stewart, what them? They destroy the place. Adam Stewart, Leachin, Andrew Elijah. What them? You understand? Look at fighting for, and them are sure it to the people, them promote it. And what them do, that's why I say you can't listen to Andrew, you know. Because when you see you're in a film head now, you have to push towards on this, and them have Sanders. So when them show up him and the Sanders work, no, them are feed them interest in a feed them company. You think we are idiot? You think them are if them care about Jamaica? I'm tell you this. If them care about Jamaica, them everything that Sanders in the rise of everybody pay and make sure them are right and no foreign nothing are working anything there. Everything the better and everything make a Jamaica, they can make a Jamaica. Can make matchups and everything. Everything will come from Jamaica. Food in anything will come from Jamaica. That one, yeah, everything that make sure everybody are right. Him, the other one. So when you pose with them now, you see it's a PR kind of thing, but it on you know. If them mean Jamaica good, Jamaica gone. Jamaica up there. Them mean Jamaica good. Grace too. Them mean Jamaica good. You don't can everything. You don't make sure loan. You don't make sure loan with some people who just have idea, but them not have the cash. Them not have the, you know, them not have the funds. For funds where them are deal with. You understand? So if that makes sure, you know, some credit thing come and you have to something with the bank. No. People put their money under 200 million just the other day and no, Andrew don't do nothing to it. They can't trick nobody. And look when they impose with them and people take them for what? For what? Look how Jamaica stay. They make Jamaica better. Eh? The 5 in 4. You have to hold them for the 5 in 4. Me just say Joshua Golden, Joshua Junior Golden. Just mention it. Joshua Junior Golden just mentioned this. Yeah? Joshua Golden just mentioned this. Joshua. Yeah. Joshua Junior Golden just mentioned this. Yeah? You understand? See? Look how them pose up. But you don't think say them are do something great for the country and them just back off. 4 of them pose up. And that's why the finger 5 in 4. Wait the people if a question them on this. We not stop beating them with them thing, I know. We not stop. Them this a failure, I know. This a failure. So what them do, them think a 9-day wonder nobody now remember this. So them just draw out. Him draw away. Remember him that day up there. We go. We want this and that. We don't want to hear from him. Not him. I'm not talking from him again. None. Yeah? This a big fail upon them side. And you have to use because them of this. What they do for the country? Yeah? 5 in 4. Yeah.
Utilize the incredible energy, enterprise, and industry of the Jamaican people for economic growth and shared prosperity. That is why the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation was created and conceptualized to facilitate growth with the slogan, achieving prosperity through economic growth and sustainable development. The amalgam.
So you know something sustainable, right? Sustainable development. So we're supposed to see the country right now and all right. We soon hear how much thing that them reaching in the last quarter and thing. We soon play that camera play. You know, play Joshua Junior Golden, yeah? Very soon. What on?
Nation of approximately 50 agencies is a deliberate move to focus our efforts on sustainable economic growth. It is important that we align our policies to meet the mission of this administration, to create a Jamaican economy which consistently meets or exceeds its growth targets while providing meaningful jobs and economic opportunities for all in a sustainable manner.
For all this happened, Leachin disappear, Adam Stewart disappear, Lightning disappear, and if they have a reggae around like people that eat that. Yeah? Continue.
The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation focuses on critical portfolio areas where investment, foreign and local, is buttressed by the provision of housing, access to water, and proper infrastructure.
On a year, not my word. Then you have really sit down and listen back and do again after 2 terms. 2 terms are done. You have a big failure, you know. I the worst thing is in history. You're a big failure. You're a big failure, man. You say you get people too much pill and take them for chicken like I give them chicken pill, brother. Nah, bro. See? You just start back on him in one word. Yeah?
Availability of land for residential and commercial development, but with due regard given to preserving our environment as well as climate change, which has the potential to derail our plans for economic growth if we fail to adapt to its impacts. In achieving our goals, it is imperative that we create ecosystems of growth where every single Jamaican can contribute to the process and reap the benefits. One of our 8 initiatives in the 5 and 4 target of the Economic Growth Council speaks to bureaucratic reforms, that is, to improve the business environment. This is important because we must cut the red tape and provide the right regulatory environment for investors.
So him cut the red tape now, then put in more. Make it harder for you. Right now, if you have to leave now money, just let me show you how they put it, how they make it to people. They know you have a lot of granny and mothers, mothers will grow single parent. Grow them youth and then you get a break overseas and have to send back money. Because your mother take some pill and your grandmother have to take her medication to and every month and do all kind of things and eat the food. And when you send your money now, you have to send it all along and when you look at putting more red tape that them turn out. What happened your money? I remember you know the money laundering, them have your thing every day. It don't match up in our system. The system can identify that. You are sending it to the one person, your mother, and then up on the money. If you send a lot of bills are turning back, all bills and up on life and death. Make any sense to know? And you hear him talk, you still more earn people more than anything else. Talk cheap. Him can't tip no more body boy. Yeah. Continue.
Consequently, we must address the slow pace of implementation of government projects, which saps the vibrancy of the economy and contributes.
Yeah, slow pace. People that overseas, no matter them talk right to be, they must send for them passport. Remember them not use Jamaican passport, they must give them money. And instead of the government move the red tape. You want your passport. Want a passport. Remember you have your paper, but you are going there. Some people say, yeah, them fly up on them Jamaican book because they know why they tell us them a give a week and thing. I know them out of you pay the money, forget it, and when look at take you 3 months to get a passport. It take us, them send it and take all a day for fly go down, Say them even take a couple of days and send it right after and it go down. It take just say even 2 days and it reach up there. Instead of them have some people that do both it and send it off back same time. You still don't have 3 months. Them now want money. Them should have advanced that even driver's license. But you don't need. That means that the government will make some money. Even driver's license. The Jamaican driver's license up and they don't say you pay and just have it. Because remember you don't need it, what you do with it. You just give them some money. Because you just want that say, go down. You just upgrade it, yeah, man. But you have the license and everything, you don't really need that. But you just upgrade it, that means the country that make more money and earn more foreign exchange. Them never put nothing in place for that. Your passport, much people call away for these things we have to try all online. That be a criminality. So make it even worse. Yesterday 5 and 4. Eh? And just more thought this, yeah.
To the missed opportunities. I believe that as we work together, we create a strong, cohesive, productive, harmonious, and peaceful Jamaica that is truly the place of choice to live, work, raise families, do business, and retire in paradise.
And I use all them brother. Then this mean anything to you when you stay at the hospital, man. We turn all people now to enough people, Believe it or not, yes. Remember when you hear some people reach out and them people in them 30s now, well, adult kids in them age, but when people in them 30s now, you say, big people, them man old people where are you? Remember them time? No, them youth, what we call old people, our youth them. You see? Yes. You see? So you the real one, you're going back and when you look if you're there, your house and you build the place nice in your house and when you look if you're sick. And out you get man a drop on a dead like fly, gunshot. And you have to go up and then you can't get an ambulance. And then even if you go to hospital, you drop off a bench and dead. Maybe if you sit on the floor and dead. No medication, nothing at all, nothing. He must have paradise. More that cheap, brother. Them have action do the thing, man. You understand? Words without works, dead. I'm going to repeat it already. And it's dead. You can go search the Bible tonight too. Words without work, dead. Yeah? Continue, play.
I have every confidence in the excellent team on board to get the job done. I have already...
Them get the job done. You have to use it more upon him too, you know. I have enough more footage to use upon him, you know. He get the job done. He have enough confidence in excellent team and get the job done. No job don't even start. That job don't even start. Not even start. This was PR again. So we can't believe in what he must say. Yeah? Because I'm not telling you what they never expect. They never expect that man like me to have just drop back everything upon him and them. They have them. I like keep them thing and I like documenting thing. You keep them. Documentation thing. Nice. Yeah? Yeah. So when them chat, you can't drive him back and you match up to where I'm saying, you show him somebody come to reality. You did promise this, you did promise that. You never do this. Not fulfill. Your prime minister, you said this, said that, said this. And I'm going to talk about I feel like up to youth and build more prison. Think right there. Continue.
Already seen evidence of what they can accomplish through vision, strategic planning, focus, hard work, and commitment. Together,
you will see evidence where them can do. So when I'm going to bring them in, they say, oh, I'm on the top about, oh, I might do this. So yes, so this was I can. It's a trick. It's a trick. Them I live comfortably, you know. Big boys, them live comfortably, you know. Big, yeah, man. We have to hold them accountable, man. Now let them go on here. There it is.
Let's transform Jamaica.
So transform, go outside. Go outside and do. Because you have to transform Jamaica and not transform. Remember, go back to Market G when they said the 5 and 4. It's like 5 and 4 people.
And in fact,
go back.
It's us 5 and 4. They have been unable to deliver anything remotely close to that. And in fact, in this 8th year or more since they assumed office in 2016, in the fiscal quarter ending in June this year, before Beryl came and ravaged the country had no growth. 0.1% growth is what the Planning Institute of Jamaica tells us we have had. So there's a Ministry of Economic Growth. It is headed by the Prime Minister. And it must get a failing grade because it has failed to deliver meaningful growth. And without meaningful growth, you will not have the revenues that are required to improve the lives of the people by making the necessary investments to make the people's lives better. In order to get growth, we have to make some changes to how we focus and what we prioritize.
Yeah. So we have to go on him outside because instead of 5 and 4, that was a failure too. See? Remember before I move again, I like play this, because I have to play it more often. Yeah.
Our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. Yeah. For fixed election date, still I wait for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promise to fulfill it, boss. So there you wait.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the parliament.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on 2 things: economic growth and job creation.
Andrew, you need for...
Yeah, that again, people. When promote boy, I know. You have to hold him to it, you know, economic growth and job creation. Me tell you about him, you know. Me tell you about him. No joke, nothing. Play this.
Funds into the portfolio of education. Damon Crawford. The man sleeps, breathes education. He is thinking about that portfolio 24/7. When I have dialogue with him, whether it be over the phone or whether it be in person or by text, the man is thinking about every problem in the education system and coming up with innovative solutions to dealing with the problems. And it's all evidence-based and data-driven. And I'm looking forward to what you are going to do for our education system, sir. Because I know, my comrade, that in your hands we're going to take it out of the doldrums and deliver what Jamaica needs. We have to invest in our human capital. We have to improve the productivity of our people by making them capable of operating at a higher level through having the necessary education and skills and understanding to do that kind of work. The health system, despite the man who in charge being such a PR expert, which is really his core competence, anybody who has to interface with the health system in this country and has to go into a public health facility because they are sick, dog name your supper. You can't get a bed. You have to sit down on a bench or a chair for hours and hours when you should be admitted and being looked after, and you're suffering there, and some of them don't make it because it is not right, and there's no dignity in how the health system is treating our people. Dr. Alfred Dawes, he has a plan for dealing with the public health system. He understands it. The man is a consultant physician, and he understands the issues. He's worked in the public health system. He's a doctor. He doesn't have a doctorate. He is a real doctor, and he is going to take the public health system from where it is now and put it on the right track so it can serve the needs, the health needs of our people.
You hear that now? Eh? But here it's a 5 and 4 plan. Dr. Dawes, pick up yourself. Yeah? Hear this, hear this. I want to go back, Andrew. Hear this, well on, hear this now. I have to match them up, because I'm fast, I produce my thing. Watch out.
So now I just came back from a trade mission with the Prime Minister to Israel. And I was aghast, actually, when I saw reports in the newspapers, we're going to Israel for. Right? I was aghast because I'm thinking, we need growth. We need to go everywhere in the world that can give us growth. Instead, if you can give us growth, I don't care. I'm going there.
Yes. Oh, they're not going to give growth. Well, you don't go everywhere in the world. This is a country. You don't pay out with taxpayers' money because you're not going to spend free money. And they might give growth. Somebody just go there. Watch out. Or they might give growth everywhere in the world. More than you grow. Remember, you can't grow yourself out of this, The food that the staff alive. Yeah? You can't grow yourself out of this. Go cut deal in America, make them stop them things at China and some other place. And come even if a car engine or a car door, you make the money. Build up, come make them come build a big factory and give people them work, real work. Not the little card phone center shit. No, some big pick the shit. Real work. Train up some more people there. That we can stand in the world proud. But him and go anywhere. But listen, this is what them having to do. Yeah, and then him back out. Yeah.
Right? So please, let's not get drawn into the global politics and our kids start.
The same thing is to do when you talk, them attack you and say politics. But you can't just play politics with the thing where him does too. I talk about you keep this and you keep that and in a position because him can't win election. So he might try spin around like people like that. That's the same set of people them have. When I make one on the bench. And when him do, it don't go show the same now nobody around him where capable of doing nothing. I'll be a bush. I'll be a garbage. Them can't do nothing. Say the move. Imagine what kind of way I'm doing, show the what I'm to the whole world. Continue.
You see the article, you see it, headlines and editorials, stupid actually. So let's just remember what we need. We it's enough. We're tired of having skinny kids. Right? So I went to Israel. And
I admit that they have said we're tired of having skinny kids, but them not do nothing to it. Them skinny are now. Them fine. Yes, man. Fine. Like a trade.
A trade mission. That's why I saw it. And the ambition is to come back with companies, is to sell Jamaica to the most eminent Israeli companies so they can come invest.
So if they just want to sell Jamaica to the companies then. Mr. Agriculture, remember we import $1 billion worth of things, you know? Meat, agriculture and overall, you know? Poultry and food. But just food Jamaica can raise in Jamaica too. Because we have cow, we have chicken, and we have sheep, we have goat, we have pig. And then the main stock what them use. Well, some people use drunk one, have to be careful, don't eat the jacket. You understand? Yes. But we have some sitting there, we're good. But instead of investing in that, in our farmers, this is what them do. I run about come in with companies to come to invest. So you not talking in your own country when them done. Yeah? Yeah.
In Jamaica. That was my mission. So when we met with
testimonial, Louis. Yeah. And they must starve the people then. Because when they talk them with them, I say them skinny, so them, you know, so in a film talk, because if him don't know him that use it and say why them skin, but them alright. So he won't even bother use it. He won't even bother put it now, you know, not at all like this. So him talk it in the bad way. That's why we're tired to have skinny kids. I don't know why big and fat to make you unhealthy, but he must say the skinny kids that mean I say them hungry, them must starve. And that him say. Yeah, man.
The Prime Minister of Israel, I said, please, Prime Minister, can you help us do that? Organize the 50 top companies in Israel, and I'll come back in the next 2 months and speak to them and tell them why they should come and invest in Jamaica. Yes.
So why they want 50 for them company? What kind of company to come and invest in Jamaica? Invest in a what? Eh? Remember when on a backside? Say invest in a what? In a more tourism or what? Where 50 companies are come and invest in Jamaica to do what? Eh? Because remember, you are a company and you do some way to invest in Jamaica for. Where you look on the money, you look for where you invest in Jamaica for. And let's say, that's why the tourists them where you can make that money where you are going and that them going on most of the time. So you talk bullshit too, you know. Yeah, man.
So I'm going back to Israel and I'll go to Saudi Arabia and I'll go to England and America. Same message. And you know what the message they're going to hear?
Same message and what the message they're going to hear. England, you know. England. The king of the head of the country. Yeah.
Here's the message they're all going to hear.
Yeah.
If God gave you an opportunity to select an island, where would you put it? If God gave you an opportunity,
God, you know, select the island, where would you put it? Then I did say, hey, I run them outside, you know. I want to know, I run them outside, then at least them look up at. Eh?
Select a time zone. Which time zone?
Yeah,
what geographical features? What language? What legal framework?
What language? What am I talking say?
Work. Then I'm going to say to them, tell me, of all the 220 countries in the world, which one is the only one that would fit all of those criteria?
Tell how much country in the world, please and thanks. How much you get? 220. Tell me how much country in the world, please and thanks. Google it right now and put it up there for me now, please and thanks.
Work. Then I'm going to say to them, tell me, of all the 220 countries in the world, which one is the only one that would fit all of those criteria? Only one. And you're not there? And by the way, I'm not just talking here, because I know I'm an investor in Jamaica, so I can vouch for what has happened.
Go outside, look at your chat shit. Go outside. Outside. Backside. See? Come to the Joshua Jr. Yes.
Comrades, we have to have a robust and appropriate focus on agriculture as a mainstay of our economy. Agriculture has the potential to take Jamaica from being a low-growth, low-tech economy to one where we can generate wealth for our...
That because the right agriculture can take you up. So when they talk about this and that, remember them make all kind of things out of these things, you know. Like for them, they buy the cocoa thing and then them go make chocolate and then them sell the back and all kind of thing. But they say, I eat that and just put up the man. Then they make no sense of a PR stunt, man.
People all over, not just in town, but in the country parts, rural Jamaica. But it needs the right focus and support. We have talked about the need for cold storage facilities, and your MP in waiting has put on the table the need.
So you get 195. We don't look how much country in the world, please and thanks. How much country? Okay, so one man said 220 country. So we want to know where the rest of the country them there. Put it up for me now, man. Thanks and please and thanks. On 220 him get. That are Wakanda, him have some other things we don't know about. So 220 let's say. That are reaching. We have to listen when them talk, you know. Listen when them talk. Yes. So when I get something else, but him get 220, you know. In that 200, him get 220. So we don't know where my count.
There are two of them in this constituency, which is one of the leading producers of vegetable produce in the country. I support that initiative because I know that if we get behind our farmers and give them the right support and the right training, the right linkages, we can take our agriculture and our production to another level.
Is.
Need attention. Credit and financing for farmers need attention. Cold storage facilities need attention. Marketing support for farmers need attention. Opening markets for export and supporting our farmers need attention. The People's National Party sees agriculture and agro-industry as a mainstay which is not presently performing at the level and has not been for many years. That the man, they understood it, you know. That the man, they put agriculture at the center of his...
He's the junior. Yeah, what Junior said, we were in that. Yeah, man.
Man, they understood it, you know. That the man, they put agriculture at the center of his development plans. In fact, I believe he held the portfolio of agriculture when he became premier in 1955. Agriculture must become one of the legs of the stool to make our stool firm and strong and support the society and the generation of wealth for all of our people. And I have put our General Secretary in charge of it because he is a brilliant man. He is a man of immense energy, a man who has intellectual capacity. He will work extremely hard and he will always be delivering in the interest of our farmers, our small farmers, our medium-sized farmers, our large farmers. We want to move agriculture forward so Jamaica can move forward. Food security is a real challenge for the world. Jamaica must step up so that we can ensure our people can eat well and we can feed other countries that need the things that we have. We have some of the best produce, the best cocoa, the best ginger, the best ganja. And we that in Jamaica, we must be in a position to deliver and back in those things, lawfully of course, all over the world, wherever it is lawful to buy it from us.
Don't play the tune, alright. That me I tell you about now. You see, you have to have vision and move to it. Because, you know, yes. You have self-reliance are the best things, especially the food. But we have so much water waste going to the sea. And you know, food can just plant up and be good. Shouldn't even hungry. Shouldn't hungry. We have to look overseas to some things where, you know, it's simple for we to have them things, but we have to look overseas to it. And play a couple more of them at facts.
We have work to do. Our workers in this country deserve some support, some new thinking to ensure that their rights are protected. We have a thing in this country called contract work. Sometimes contract arrangements are valid and proper. Sometimes they are abusive of the rights of our workers because they deny them the basic package of benefits that man like Michael Joshua Manley fought hard to ensure that they should have. I'm proud that we have our General Secretary of the National Workers Union here. And Val, you know that we have good plans for bringing the workers up to where they should be in terms of the rights and support that the state ought to give the working class. We want to ensure that in the government system, persons who are working for long periods of time on contract and don't have the benefits and the security that they should have become proper employees so that they can have those rights and those benefits.
Don't play the tune. All right. Knock it, you know. Knock it. Yeah, man. Give them two more. I give them some data too, you know. Yes.
And in the private sector, we want to ensure that the rights of our workers are respected because we want a productive workforce and productive enterprises that can compete with the best in the world. And if we treat our workers with respect, our workers will deliver what the working class can deliver, which is top quality productivity in the workplace. Comrades, we need to respect the rights of our people. We have to respect the people like the Rastafari community and other indigenous groups, the Maroons. We have a situation where children who are the children of Rastafari parents can't send their children to school because they have locks. In this day and age, nothing can go so. And I'm ashamed that the government of Jamaica would put its legal resources to fight a case against a little girl who was denied access to primary school because she had locks. That could never happen under a PNP government, certainly not one led by Mark Jefferson Bowling. Beaches, we have a situation where the vast majority of the beaches in this country are not accessible to our people. We have to have a policy, a proactive policy that is respectful of all, but ensures that our people have access to the beaches of this country. In other parts of the Caribbean, which have a strong tourism product, they don't have a situation where they exclude access that their people ought to have. Their people are allowed to and do enjoy full access to the beaches of those countries and those islands. Jamaica needs to be ruled in a way that is sensitive to the needs and rights of all the people of this country. And there should be no exclusion or division or discrimination. We don't deal with that. We want to uplift all our people. So comrades, When we are in power, we have a lot of work to do. When we reach there, we have to take Jamaica from where it is now, which is really underperforming in terms of our true potential, and take it to the next level.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean? So what you say now? They reaching me at the 4 and 5 by the 5 and 4. Bullshit. The man said 220 countries. I mean, I said, when you look up, well, 220. But so you said 240 too. Yeah? 220 countries. We never know that still. That's what I tell you, some people just listen to them and just, all when them chat them bullshit, them get with it. No, honest, but stop that bullshit. Hey, honest, you ever stop push out fasting to when I say you misspoke, You leave people astray with false information. People know say you false, man, like false keep better. Stop it, man.
So many things, the culture and creative industries. I'm not going into all of that tonight. All I can say to your comrades is, we are on a mission. We know where we are going. We want to take Jamaica to a higher heights. Put us on the right path of development. People-centered development, where all Jamaicans belong. All can benefit and feel part of the country and part of what Jamaica has to offer. And for that to happen, comrades, you have to do the work. You have to do your duty as our workers and warriors. You have to ensure any little issues, any little isms and schisms, any little personal divisions that may have existed in the past, we not deal with that.
So you hear this now? You hear what I tell them, You might tell them straight where you have to understand. You might tell them straight because this is Dr. Daz over there, so you have some little punk over in a Portmore going with a little foolish. You see what I'm saying? Because you hear what I'm
those things. Because we have to come together as one. And we have to work in a common cause. You have a man stepping forward, a man who, when you deliver him to Garden House, will be part of the government. Won't be no backbencher.
You hear what I'm saying? Him want the man won't be no backbencher. So we have said, what him name? Daz and a backbencher, Him pick out one who you want some backbencher run up and down and some of them forget to explain and run with you, I Jamaica for build back, No, you're not foolishness around here, Yeah, man.
Because he is a man who's tried and tested at the higher levels, and I know he's competent and capable, and I can rely on him to do the work of the people honestly and with diligence.
You don't want them play the music in my thing, man. So in a backbencher, you don't fight against man, man.
And my request of you is let us
all right, so I'm finish telling about
out there and sell the message, take the message to the people that the People's National Party are united and strong and focused on making the lives of the people better and taking Jamaica to a better place. And let us do the work that is required, so when the time comes, North Clarendon will once again be in the column of the People's National Party and part of the constituencies that are in Garden House on the right side, making sure that we form government. Comrades, are you ready to deliver North Clarendon for the People's National Party?
Well, I'm going to finish that one now. I'm going to finish that one now. We have to finish that one now. Yes. Yeah, so, me love that Joshua Jr. Yeah. So you have Joshua and you have Joshua Jr. now, man. Yes, Joshua Jr. Yeah.
Comrades, are you ready to ensure that I achieve the victory and that Mark Johnson Golden becomes your next Prime Minister of Jamaica? Comrades, you sound like you're ready. I feel the energy. Power to the people, I say. Power to the people. One love, comrades. God bless you all. The world is love.
I play the tune. Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah. Remember, we have just tonight, that's and tomorrow, then, say, the cruise I go out, The cruise, yeah, man. You remember, say, party on next Sunday, So if you can get, remember, you know, when the line up, you know, party and deck are nice. So you know the thing go already. All right, party and deck. We're gonna knock that. But I could hear some data on Campbell now. Right now, I could hear some data on Campbell. Right now, you know what? We could run a little party and deck and they will do this. They will not data on Campbell now. Because data on Campbell touch and kind of the while too, you know. Straight up, you hear the man straight and tell you. We have a self-reliance, the man I deal with back, you know. And that's I deal with, you know. The man will tell about 4 and 5 and them want to go out and tell people come invest. Them not talk about you, you know. They might tell the man to come invest. If man invest that mean he might look for make money after you. He might carry man. We might go on and tell Israel forget 50 company come squeeze the life out of Jamaica about invest. Invest in what? Where did they be invest? About 4 and 5 and that's a bag of bullshit. Yeah? And on the tourism I do them and different from the Chinese come take over shop and restaurant and everything. And I sell the fake goods and take our money. That don't make no sense to me neither. See? The party on deck. Well on deck. But if we play party on deck and never go back to this. Well on deck. Now a minute. A minute. Up, go to the party deck. On deck. 8th of September. So them are board from 5 Yes, it's that 8th of September. Bullet time. But the bullet time, when I'm come from 5:30. Okay. Remember, you have to check yourself. You got to want to do something for this day. Over there, and enjoy yourself. See? But, yes, sir, then now. Teacher. What? The brand himself want my party and then. The time I'm doing what we need before that. Okay? Yeah. All right. So no no say I'll be a niceness, there's a party and there can be a niceness. All right, come back with us. Look with us. Play the Dayton Campbell them now, because Dayton are abuse them up, you know. You know Dayton style already. Dr. Campbell. Yeah, man. I can play Dr. Campbell right now, okay? Let me look for you. You see my folder, you want me to show them my folder? I show that Joshua, let me see where I save my folder in now. Mark Joshua Jr., right? Yes. Yeah, man. All right, let me see this. Yeah, man. Mark Joshua. Yeah, man. Joshua Jr. All right. Let me go to Dayton now. All right. Play this. Now.
How can it be that you have a government where they tell our nurses and our teachers that you must stay and sacrifice for the benefit of this country? You have a minister of finance that raised the pay for himself and others within the political directorate by 300%. And he said that he raised it because he's trying to attract the best and the brightest, and he wants them to stay in Jamaica. And only for us to get up on it, I hear that the same man said the 300% is not enough, so he migrated. An orthopedic surgeon, a bone specialist in Jamaica, earns $12 million per year. Nigel was earning 24, 2 times what the bone specialists are earning. Nigel is leaving Jamaica to go to foreign to earn $431,000 US per year. If the orthopedic surgeon leave and go to the US, they would earn $800,000 US per year, 2 times what Nigel run gone for. Now, I want you to understand this here. In Jamaica, Nigel earn 2 times what the bone specialists are earning. If run gone to a work, that if the man run with him or the woman who is the bone specialist, they would earn 2 times what him earn over there. And they have decided to stay because they put Jamaica first. Nigel only cares about himself. I'm not a man feel personal achievement. Because any one of us could have stayed in our private endeavors and aim to be at the top of it. True. I could be practicing medicine and aiming to be a consultant at Mayo Clinic. All of us could do that. We took a conscious decision that we were going into politics to shape the direction that this country is going in. And 1 year before the general election, the finance minister packed up his bag and gone, when we are telling all of the JLP MPs, from Andrew right down to Siblings or whatever I mean, pack your bags and go!
What do you mean? Clap where? What do you mean? What's that? Dayton. Finish deal with them there, Dr. Dayton Campbell.
I ask him what one. Now you don't call him off my phone. You think he can call one minute and ask him what one? 1 minute and call him from time. And you can't call Chris saying no like bright people. You don't know if Chris right, but that's what it's. So comrade Damien started the argument. When we go here to vote, we are voting to put a team in place. We are voting to put a team in place to manage the affairs of the country. And when you pick a team, the first thing you want a good captain, and we have a good captain in Marconi.
Yes, Master, man. Big up yourself, Master Edwards. Where you say, man? That's our program of the stay. When them say something, we come and we show them, we hold them accountable. But we know, my thing is when them can push off, because we use them own word, you know. Yes. And hold them to account, you know. Fact check. Yeah, man.
None of them in the parliament can deal with the thing like how Marconi can deal with it. Easily. If you don't believe me, on a Tuesday, cut your tent, cover your foot, turn on your TV and watch Marconi take them to school in the parliament of the land. And then after that, none of them can tell you that Trayvon can make a better minister of education than Comrade Dayton Campbell. None of them can say. Trayvon is as exciting as watching paint dry. None of them can tell you that Christopher Thurston will make a better minister of health than Dr. Alfred does. And Friday they found fool. None of them can tell you that we will go in there and revolutionize agriculture so that we can produce for our people. We're voting for a team. I want PNP to take this as a rallying cry that our time is now. We now run up and down back on our government in a by-election. And since you think that we are afraid, call the general election and meet us at the polls.
Yeah. Yes, man. But them stupid man, waste of money, waste of thing and things that people are buying to this. Man, I'm 48 and I waste money. Tax money.
We don't take no more of this. Time come now. We don't take no more of this. Time come now. We don't use to climb down when people come by that eat funny one time. Time come now. We don't use to Jamaica when people can't buy food for them. Time come now. We don't use to Jamaica when the people never leave school done. Time come now. We don't use to Jamaica when you can't get care when you sick. At the hospital. Time come now. We are used to serving 49 MPs. And when he want a minister, he must be shoot money if he calls money. North Clarendon, I don't know, backbench constituency. Time come now for you to have a members parliament that can represent you in the parliament. The word is love.
Don't play the tune, know what I mean? Don't play the tune. Straight up that. Straight up that. Yeah, man. You have to just, say it as is. And only too much of your promise and them thing, man. Too much of your promise. Saying, more you get this, more you get this. Come I forgive this, I forgive this. You see? I forgive this. Bring them around there. I forgive him this, Let me give back this one.
We sign talk about another election promise, reducing crime so that you can sleep at night with your windows open. Why make comments, just for the sake of running your mouth if you're not going to do anything about it?
Yeah, this PSOJ, they have to come out, come step out. I'm the president right now for PSOJ. He was the president of the JMEA. I'm the president for PSOJ right now too, him. Yeah, you have to come out. Yeah, come speak. Yeah, you have to come out, come chat. Play it again.
We talk about another election promise, reducing crime so that you can sleep at night with your windows open. Why make comments, just for the sake of running your mouth if you're not going to do anything about it?
As for the National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang,
we signed an accord with civil society and opposition and government in power called CMOC, Crime Monitoring and Oversight Commission. But the Minister of National Security doesn't attend the meetings.
The businessman reasoned that crime and violence had made Jamaica very unattractive, not only for locals, but foreigners as well.
And we can't blame anybody, any young person or any poor person who wants to leave.
And with over 900...
You can't blame anybody who want to leave. But then they don't say you're not patriotic. They don't say, man, have a foot in and have a foot out. And then Nigel say, boom, boom, 2 weeks, them talk to him and them run. You know what, them people that can't talk to nobody, man. No more PR on you, man. Mash up the country. And just still I play with people, think that I can think, say, the country is a tie. Time for them to go to prison. And by the way, I'm not running up, but by the way, yes, by the way, make sure no tune into Mystic, because I want to clap them, Yes, I want to clap them. Say, yeah, man, make sure. I remember, we have boat ride Sunday coming up, party and lick. That shot. Saying, yeah, man. All Anjo only Sanem administration accountable. No more other thing. They only can't afford for this at a tutor. There is nothing for permission, and then you can't run on the road. Because I tell you, it's a car to make a deal for the road there. If yesterday could patch or patch, that means that I will just scramble within that, the whole thing, That road is not good at all. It's not good at all. The more it's second, you can see it not good. A garbage. So the man them line them pocket. Yeah? And the man them say, man, yeah, man. Saying the man them line them pocket. And talk about foolishness. On the bond them. Yeah? But there, man. Mistake, go and beat them. I go and beat them, I go and give it some music, yeah. But there, later.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber.
Original quote, they said no, we not take rough up the cock. From the other day, them face them a puff up. That they three little pig and the old fire off up. If them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up. Meta, shut your beat, no speak, you meta hush up. Street furniture, everything's a get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything's a get brush up. When you see original Eastman, you must not fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen.
Renegade.